Yogis, welcome to Power and Flow. My name is Christiane and I'll be leading you through the next 45 minutes. Today's class will be working both on cardiovascular endurance as well as building strength in our core, so a little bit of strength and stability. So, no props are needed today, maybe a sweat towel. We will be getting that heart rate up. So when you're ready, join me on your mat in Savasana. So just laying on your backs, taking a moment here to get settled in before we start our practice. Take those feet, mat width apart, let the arms fall out to the sides. Close the eyes and take a moment here to check in with yourself and see how you're doing at the beginning of your practice. And remembering that even though we come to these power and flow practices that are quite strong, we still have to listen to our bodies. So taking a look at what feels good and what maybe feels suboptimal today in the body. And honoring our bodies by listening to it. Remembering that I'm here only to guide you. This is your yoga practice today. So taking it at a pace that's comfortable yet challenging for you. And then start to shift your awareness to your breath. Observe how it moves through the body. Start to deepen the breath a little bit. So feeling expansion in the rib cage. Noticing the rise and fall of the belly. Keeping the breath soft and easy. Feel the body relax. As you continue to focus on your breath, the outside world just melts away. Start to build and feel this connection between mind and the body. Move through our practice today. No matter how challenging the pose may be, I want you to come back to your breath. Focus on your breath. Mind starts to focus. The body remains soft and relaxed, making even the most difficult pose a little bit easier. Now start to reawaken your body, wiggling the fingers and toes. And gently give the head a rock from side to side. And reach the arms overhead, point the toes forward. Give yourself a nice big stretch. And slowly draw the knees into the chest. Give yourself a tight hug. Take a little rock from side to side. Take a few circles. Just release any tension you might be holding in your low and mid back. And then from here, bring your knees to 90 degrees, like you're sitting in a chair. Reach the arms up for the sky. And make sure your low back is into the mat. So wiggle if you need to. Finding a few little dead bugs, just priming and warming up our core. So take a full breath in. And as you exhale, lower the left arm and right leg. Draw the navel in towards the spine. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, right arm, left leg. And press that low back into the mat. Inhale to center. Exhale, left arm, right leg. Back to center. And switch it up. Let's do a couple more here on each side. Moving with your breath. Continue to draw the navel down as you reach out. Last one on each side here. And when you've completed that round, come back to neutral, draw the knees into the chest. And then let's bring those knees back to 90 degrees like you're sitting in a chair once more. Bring the hands behind the head, elbows wide. As you inhale, lift the head and shoulders. As you exhale, bring the right elbow to the left knee, extend the right leg down. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist to the right, taking our yogi bicycles here. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back up. Exhale to the right. Keep going. Move with your breath. Back to center. And to the right. Give me two more here on each side. You got it. Twist to the left. Back to center. Exhale to twist. Last round. Twist to the left on the exhale. Back to center. Twist to the right. And back. Draw the knees into the chest. Lower it down. Now from here, we're going to draw the knees into the chest and take a few rocks forward and back. So rock and roll on your spine. I'm starting to work into that core stability. So take one more rock and find a boat pose. Hold it here. Reach the arms forward. Draw the knees to the chest and the chest to the knees. Now, can you keep this shape? Roll down and roll back up. And hold. Couple more. Roll it down. Come back into your boat. One more. Lower it down. Roll it up. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, lower down into a low boat. Draw the navel down towards the spine. Inhale, lift it up, boat. Exhale, lower down, low boat. 2 more. Come on up. Exhale, lower it down. Last one. Lift it up. And lower. Come back into your boat. Cross the ankles. Roll onto the hands and knees into table. So hands underneath the shoulders. Knees underneath the hips. And let's take a couple cat-cows here. So as you inhale, drop that belly, stretch the abdominals, look forward. And as you exhale, curl chin to navel, round the back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, curl. A few more, move with your breath. Last one, reach it forward. And exhale, curl. Let's come back to a neutral table with a flat back. Let's extend the left leg behind us, lifting the toes off the mat. Hips are square and we're parallel to the ground here. Now gaze comes slightly forward, but it's still on the mat. And then from here, let's reach that right arm forward. Draw the navel up towards the spine. Lift that back heel, lift the thigh bone. Now as you inhale, I want you to reach as far as you can. And as you exhale, curl elbow to knee, round the back. Inhale, reach it. Exhale, curl. One more time, reach it out. Curl it in. Reach as far as you can. Bring the arm, the leg out to a diagonal. Engage those lower abdominals. And slowly bring it back to center. Bring the hand down. Bring that knee down. Give the hips, give the wrists and shoulders a little shake. And then let's extend the right leg behind us, toes pointed back. Again, gaze is forward. Lift that back leg. Draw the navel in towards the spine. Left arm reaches forward. Keep lifting the heel and thigh bone up. Hips stay parallel to the ground. Full breath in, you reach. Exhale, curl elbow to knee. Inhale, reach it. Exhale, round. One more time, reach it out. Exhale, curl. Reach as far as you can. Bring the arm, the leg out to a diagonal. Soft, steady breath. Bring it back to center. Place the hand down. Place the knee down. Give everything a good little shake. And then let's just give those forearms a little stretch. So, point the fingers towards the body. And press the hips back until you feel a nice opening through the front of the arms and front of the wrists. One more breath. And then flip the palms over. Sit back on your heels and give those wrists a really good shake. So if you need an extra minute here to shake out those wrists, feel free to do so. And then when you're ready, we're going to find our first downward dog. So bring those hands down onto the mat, fingers spread wide. Tuck your toes under, lift the hips up. And walk out your dog here. Bend one knee And then the other. Driving those heels down towards the ground, giving the calves a stretch. And you can move the whole body here. You can move into the hips, into the shoulders. Whatever makes this pose feel a little more comfortable. Now looking at the hands, walk to the top of your mat, finding a forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Reach the crown of the head forward, tailbone back. Exhale to lower. Bend into the knees, reach the arms all the way up for the sky. And bring the hands to heart center. Let's go through a few vinyasas here, warming up the body. As you inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Plant the hands. Find your plank pose. Hold it here. Press the ground away. Feel like you're almost rounding through the upper back. You're pressing so hard. Slight tuck of the tailbone. Then drop down to the knees. Come all the way down to the mat. As you inhale, find a baby cobra, knowing those hands, top of the feet are glued down. Exhale to lower. 2 more. Let's work that low back. Inhale, you lift up. And as you exhale, lower down. Last one. Lift it up on your inhalation. And exhale, lower down. Come through table onto the hands and knees. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. If you want to take your practice maybe a little bit slower today, a little easier on those joints, or perhaps you're working into building some lower back strength, those baby cobras are a really great addition to your vinyasas. Now looking at the hands, walk, step, or hop forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, reach the arms all the way up for the sky. Bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Plant the hands, step back into your plank. Now on your inhalation, I want you to lean forward. And as you exhale, press the weight back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, press it back. Now inhale, come all the way forward and lower down to the mat. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. One more time here. Looking at the hands, walk, step, or hop forward. Flat back as you inhale. Exhale to fold. Bend into the knees, reach the arms all the way up for the sky. Bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Flat back, draw those shoulder blades together. Plant the hands, come back into your plank. All right, working a little bit into those arms here. We're going to take 3 little quarter chaturangas. So lowering it down a little bit, elbows bend back. Press it back up into your plank. Little quarter chaturanga on your exhale. Press it back up. Last one, lower down a little. Press it back. Now coming down to the mat or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Draw those heels together. And as you exhale, and downward facing dog, 3 breaths. Now as you inhale, reach the left leg up towards the sky. As you exhale, bring it knee to nose, round the back. Inhale, back to 3-legged dog. As you exhale, step the foot in between the hands. Bring that back foot to 45. Reach the arms up, warrior 1. Finding a nice deep bend through that front knee. hands down to the mat. Step the right foot forward. Flat back as you inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend into the knees. Sink those hips down, chair. Reach those thumbs up and back. Inhale to stand. Exhale to fold. Flat back. Plant the hands, step, jump, or float back into a plank or chaturanga. Take your vinyasa. Start to feel that heat build up into the body. On your inhalation, reach the right leg up towards the sky. As you exhale, bring knee to nose, round the back. Literally see if you can bring your knee and your nose to touch. Inhale, lift the leg up. As you exhale, step the foot in between the hands. Bring that back foot to a 45. Reach the arms up. Warrior one. Hands make it down to the mat. Step the left foot forward. Flat back on your inhale. Exhale, release. Bend into the knees. Reach the arms up, chair. Shift the weight into those heels. Make sure you see your toes. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Flat back. Plant the hands, step, jump, or float back into your plank or chaturanga. Take your vinyasa. Three breaths. Okay, let's kicking it up a little bit here. So, inhale, reach the left leg up towards the sky. As you exhale, bring the left knee to the outside of the left tricep as high as you can. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. One more time, reach it up. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Back to three-legged dog. And as you exhale, knee to nose, step the foot in between the hands. Keep the back heel lifted. Reach the arms up, high lunge. Now we're going to lean the body forward, draw the navel up in towards the spine, and slowly press up, warrior three. Lift the heel, lift the thigh bone, like we did at the beginning of our class here, when we were on our hands and knees. Tip the hands forward, standing splits. As you exhale, bring the right foot down to meet the left. Flat back on your inhale. As you exhale, fold. Sink the hips down, fingertips graze the mat, chair. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Plant the hands, come back into your plank or chaturanga. Take your vinyasa. Alright, let's do the other side. Reach that right leg up for the sky. As you exhale, bring the right knee to the outside of the right tricep. Inhale, back to three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. One more, lift it up. Right knee, right tricep. As you inhale, reach the leg up. As you exhale, knee to nose, round the back. Step the foot in between the hands. Feet are hip width apart. Reach those arms up, high lunge. Alright, now lean the body forward, draw the navel up. Press up, warrior three. Lift the heel, lift that back thigh bone. And then tip the hands forward, standing splits. Lift the leg as high as you can. As you exhale, bring the left foot next to the right. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend those knees. Sink those hips down into a chair. Take a little bit deeper this time. Give yourself a little challenge. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Plant those hands, come back into your plank or chaturanga. And take your vinyasa. On your inhalation, reach the left leg up for the sky. As you exhale, left knee to the outside of the left tricep. Inhale, back to three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. One more time, lift it up. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Lift the leg back up. Exhale, knee to nose, three like this. Back to three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Last one, lift it up. Exhale, knee to nose, hold. Step the foot in between the hands. Bring that back foot to a 45. Reach the arms up. Warrior one. Now, feet are staggered here. Remember that back foot is to a 45-degree angle. And feet are hip width apart. We're gonna need that room for a humble warrior. So bring the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Press down. Squeeze the shoulder blades, open the chest. Full breath in. Exhale. Left shoulder to the inside of the left knee. Hands can stay on the low back or come overhead. Reach the crown of the head forward. Belly stays off the thighs. Two more breaths. You got this. Press into the feet. Come back. Keep those hands interlaced. Pivot onto the ball of the front back foot and lean forward. Let's get ready. Press up. Warrior three. Reach those arms back. Lift the heel, lift the thigh bone. Draw the navel up for extra stability here. Bring those arms forward. Tip them all the way down to the mat. Standing splits. As you exhale, right foot makes it down to the mat. Flat back as you inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend into the knees, sink those hips down, chair. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Flat back. Plant the hands, come back into your plank or chaturanga and take your vinyasa. Okay, let's get ready for that right side. As you inhale, reach the right leg up for the sky. As you exhale, right knee to the outside of the right tricep as high as you can. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, bring it forward. One more. Inhale. Exhale, bring it forward. Back to three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Last one. Lift it up. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot in between the hands. Back foot to a 45. Again, feet are hip width apart. Reach the arms up. Warrior one. Bring the hands behind the back, opposite clasp, so up or down one finger. Interlace those fingers. Open the chest. Take a full breath in. Exhale. Right shoulder to the inside of the right knee. Again, hands can stay on the low back or come overhead. Reach the crown of the head forward. Lift through that pelvic floor. Lift the hips. Draw those feet in towards each other. So feel everything come online here. This pose requires full body activation. Give me two more breaths. Now press into the feet, keep those hands interlaced, come back up. We'll pivot onto the ball of the back foot. Start shifting the weight forward. When you're ready, press up. Warrior 3. Reach those arms back. Lift the back heel. Lift the back thigh bone. Unravel those arms. Reach them forward. Bring them all the way down to the mat. Standing splits. Lift the leg as high as you can. And as you exhale, left foot next to the right. Flat back. Exhale, release. Bend those knees, sink the hips nice and low here. Fingertips touching the mat. Lift the arms up. Ooh, yes, nice. Sitting back into that chair. Make sure you see your toes, so shift that weight back into the heels. 2 more breaths, you got this. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold forward. Flat back. Plant the hands, come back into your plank. Take your vinyasa. As you inhale, left leg reaches up for the sky. Exhale, left knee to the outside of the left tricep. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. One more time like this. Lift it up. Exhale, shift it forward. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Lift it back up. Exhale, knee to nose. One more. 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Now back to 3-legged dog. As you exhale, left knee, right tricep, lift it high. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. This is a cardio workout. Last time, lift it up. Bring it all the way to the right. Kick the foot out to the side. Pivot onto the inside edge of your back foot. Shift the weight into that left hand. Reach it up into your fallen tree. Really press those hips up. Work into those bottom obliques. Now draw the left knee into the chest, place the right hand down. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Bend the knee, stack the hips, fire hydrant. So lift the knee up towards the sky, pull the heel in towards the butt. Now you can stay here. Maybe drop those left toes behind you. Finding your wild thing. Lift the chest, lift the hips, reach up and over. So we've worked pretty hard into our core here, into our balance. So finding this transition. Bring the gaze to the top of the mat. You're gonna get light onto your left toes and drop the left knee in towards the chest as you pivot onto the ball of the back foot. You're gonna bring your left foot all the way forward to the top of your mat. Reach the arms up, high lunge. Bring the hands down to the mat. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Take a little breather here. Glad we need a breather because we got one more side to do. Getting that heart rate up one more time. All right, let's reach the right leg up for the sky. As you exhale, right knee to the outside of the right tricep. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, bring it forward. One more time, lift it up. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Press it up. Knee to nose. One more. Knee to nose, round the back. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Inhale to lift. Exhale, cross it over. Last one. 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Kick the foot out to the side. Pivot onto the inside edge of that back foot. Shift the weight into your right hand. Lift the hips. Fallen star. And draw the knee into the chest. Bring the left hand down to the mat. Inhale, back to three-legged dog. Bend the knee, stack the hips, fire hydrant. Now again, you can stay here. Maybe you'd like to bring those right toes behind you and press it up. Wild thing. So again, coming into this transition here. So you're going to get really light onto your right toes. Gaze is going to come to the top of your mat. Draw the right knee in towards the chest. Pivot onto the ball of the back foot as you bring the right foot forward. Feet are hip width apart. Reach the arms up. Bring the hands down to the mat. Let's step that left foot forward. Flat back on your inhale. Exhale to fold. Bend into the knees, reach the arms all the way up towards the sky. Bring the hands to heart center. As you inhale, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Plant the hands. Take those feet a little bit wider. I'm going to sit down in Malasana, our yogi squat. So, option to come into crow or crane pose today. And if you're new to arm balances, this is where you can use a book, you can use a block or anything like that as a prop. So I will show you the way that you're going to do it if you are starting off. And if you're already a pro at this, then just go ahead and take your variation. So if you're just beginning with crow or crane pose, I like to step on a mat, on a block. And I'm going to place my hands shoulder width apart. Now when I bend back, I got my little chaturanga arms, so they bend behind me. From here, knees are going to come to the back of the triceps as high as you can. So we've worked on that action, bringing it up, engaging through the abdomen. If you're a man, you'll most likely put the knees to the outside of the triceps. So your kneecaps are a little bit bigger, so there's less room in the triceps. So you're going to press the knees into the arms. So for me here, I'm going to bring my knees as high as I can up into my triceps. Gaze is forward. This is key to any of our balance. When we look down, we fall. If we look forward, we don't see well, we're looking at the ground, but we're not going to fall on the ground. So you're going to look forward, look forward, look forward, and maybe just lift one set of toes. And then the other set of toes. And then lean a little bit more forward. Bring both sets of toes lifted off the mat. Draw the heels in towards the butt like a fire hydrant. And a nice soft, easy breath. As you relax into the breath, feel a little more weightless. And then when you're done, coming back down to the mat. And then from here, come to seated. Give those wrists a really good shake. And then bring the soles of the feet onto the mat, making sure there's enough room behind you to roll down. So reach those fingertips forward and come all the way down onto your back. Now, I want you to bring those knees to 90 degrees, like you're sitting in a chair, and just place the hands onto the kneecaps. And let the heels dangle towards the butt. So we're not hugging those knees in here. We're letting the knees stack over top the hips. And this allows us to bring our spine to neutral, especially after all those back bends and forward folds that we've done. Giving the spine a moment to come back to its shape. Move that spinal fluid back to where it belongs. And releasing any last little residual tension in our backs. draw the knees into the chest. Bring the soles of the feet up towards the sky. You can grab onto your shins, feet, or big toes with your peace fingers. Open the knees, draw them in towards the armpits. See if you can keep the low back onto the mat. And take a little massage here. Or a little massage, take a little rack to massage your back once more. When we do core, we do a lot of work in our backs as well, especially our low backs with those cobras and upward dogs. Massaging all the muscles that run along the spine. And then draw the knees back into the chest. And then extend those legs straight out. Reach the arms overhead. Give yourself a big, big stretch. And then release down to the mat. Bring the arms to the sides. Take those feet mat width apart into your final Savasana. Close the eyes, keep them light. And take these last few minutes here in your Shavasana to allow the body to relax, heart rate to come back down. Also, just to give our brains, our minds, a couple last minutes here of quiet before we move on with our day. Like to spend a few more minutes here resting the body and the mind in Shavasana. Feel free to hit that pause button. Stay for as long as you'd like and as long as you need. And when you're ready, wiggle your fingers and your toes. Give your head a little shake from side to side. Reach your arms overhead. Point the toes. Give yourself a nice big stretch. Take a full deep breath in. Open the mouth. Exhale. Bend the knees, roll on to your right hand side into a fetal pose. And press yourself up to seated. your hands to heart center, closing out our practice today. Thanking yourself for making it to your mat and making it through these last 45 minutes. Thanks for joining me today. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you again soon. Namaste.